Welcome to the hobby, everybody. And on this episode, we are actually up here. We are playing Warhammer: The Old World.
Yes.
I think this one came out just recently from Games Workshop, like 7 months ago. And we have been getting our armies painted up by our buddies. And we just been playing 40K and Age of Sigmar and Kill Team and Necromunda and Warcry. And we've been enjoying the hell out of it. Horus Heresy. But guess what? There was a game a long time ago that really launched the company.
Yeah, that's what they started with.
Yeah, and it was called Warhammer. Just straight up Warhammer. Right. Now, that's what Age of Sigmar was born from. They killed the Warhammer game. The whole universe exploded and blew up.
Yeah.
Obviously very controversial at the time.
It was a very sad time in the
people were
fantasy
pissed.
fantasy battles realm. People were super mad.
And initially the Age of Sigmar game was kind of wacky.
It was
wacky. But we love Age of Sigmar now, especially the Spearhead mode. We are, I'm so glad it exists. It allowed all sorts of new factions to be born. But people still were clamoring for the old world, and I was one of them.
Well, so many people had so many thousands of dollars invested in armies, these huge rank and flank armies, and nothing to play them with. You know? So it's like, bring our game back, you know.
Exactly. And then the popularity of Sega and Creative Assembly with Warhammer Total War really brought that back to the forefront. And I love those games. They are as close to a 10 out of 10 as you can possibly get, especially the combined set where you play all of the factions. Yeah. So they eventually came back out with the Old World, and the two armies that herald the game back into the universe was the Bretonnians and the Tomb Kings, which we are going to play for you here today. We're learning. This is a learning game, and this is probably going to take us forever to play, so I'll just clip the highlights, the best parts of it. And if you want to see the full thing, go and subscribe to us at Angry Joe Show Live. That's where you can find all of our full-length battle reports as well as our video game gameplay stuff. So go check that out, and we want to thank the Hobby Goblins in particular. You'll see why. So check out the deployment. Okay, after deployment, this is what the table looks like. Jay's Bretonnians are set up like that, and my Tomb Kings are set up like this. I've got chariots on this side. I've got my horses on that side. We've got spearmen. We've got the bowmen in the middle. We've got the bow horses in the middle so that they can support either flank that they need to. I put my Prince Radiant there. I've got my big boy here on that flank and a unit of spearmen there. And here's Jay's deployment. Jay's got the birdie cavalry there. One of his characters here. He's flanking his bowmen on either side with some men-at-arms. Yep. And then, I don't know what that is.
Standard bearer is a paladin with the standard.
But he's got heavy on this flank, both cavalry units, which is very scary. And we want to thank the Hobby Goblins themselves. That's right, the Battle Reports channel that we played Warhammer 40K with, for painting all of our beautiful armies. As you can see here, they are freaking top quality. They're absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Go to their channel, give them a subscription. They are amazing guys, and they made our first Old World Battle Report really awesome. So this is the deployment. We'll go into the first turn now. Okay, at the end of turn 1, I've moved up the chariots a slight bit, the skelly cavalry a slight bit. Same thing with the archers. We fired some shots into those knights, and it plinked off their armor, only one. Move these guys a little bit further with a speed bonus from the Radiant Prince. So I fired both of my archers, did jack shit.
You killed one.
because I killed a single guy.
Yes.
Okay. And then over here, since apparently Tomb Kings cannot march, they're very slow, so they only moved up 4. This guy moved a tiny bit. Now, to counter, the Bretonnians have flown up a little bit. They're positioning behind the woods. We took some incoming archer fire, lost 2 of ours. So we're just plinking each other right now. And then those knights timidly galloped forward. They're trying to stay outside of our charge range. So that is at the end of turn 1. I think maybe shit'll start happening in turn 2.
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of Tomb King's turn 2, I charged through the forest. The prince allowed me to do a much easier charge, wiped that entire unit of Bretonnian soldiers. All right, so here's from the 1st and 2nd ranks skeleton warriors. Their weapon skill is 2?
2 to 2. My weapon skills are 2s.
Your weapon skill is 2?
Yep.
So 4s to hit.
Yep. Nice. So 4s again.
4s again. Cool. All 5.
So these are light and shields. So 5s. Saving on 5s. Save 1. And save 1. So 4 guys. Get it.
Ugh. 3 attacks from the prince. The prince, weapon skill 5, he -1.
All right, so 6s. Nope.
Multiple wounds 2, but I don't think that's the way it works. I think just one guy dies.
Get a nice chunk out of it.
That was better than expected. And they fled, and then I pursued them. So 2d6 directly backwards.
3 inches.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to.
Yeah, roll it.
Pursued.
So 1,
8.
2, 3. This is gonna be.
I caught you.
Yeah, these
Why?
guys. Because when you make contact with the pursuit, you destroy it. It goes away.
Where'd you read that?
I saw that in the video.
The curse. Once the unit being pursued has completed its move, the pursuing unit is moved. If the pursuing unit makes contact with the pursued unit, it has caught the enemy and halts. If the enemy is fleeing, it's hacked to pieces.
Yeah.
And immediately removed from play, exactly if it had been run down by a charged unit.
Yeah.
And then I was allowed to reform, and I think that's how we reformed there. And I rotated, so I'm about to flank one of these characters. Here, I won this combat, but the knights fell back in good order. So, and then I pursued them, and I caught them. Maybe there might be more damage. I'll look it up. But I caught them. I don't cut them down, though. And then over here, I actually lost the combat. And because of my unstableness, I lost some more wounds. That's the price of never falling back. Failed that charge on that side, but blew some fire in their faces, and they've lost some wounds, but the character saved. I plinked one guy there from that. Like my archers are doing jack shit.
Yeah,
they've killed like 3 people this whole.
Mine are 2.
Yeah, and yours are 2. So that's the end of turn 2. We'll see at turn 2 so Bretonnians next.
These guys will shoot into here.
Okay.
I think I can do that. Yeah. Because your toughness 3, right? 3 and 3.
Wow.
Nothing.
Archers is terrible.
They're horrible.
You would have to only bring like elite archers, like longbowmen or something, maybe.
Well, I have these are longbowmen, but you need like
that's why your weapon skill is higher than mine.
Elven archers. Let me see what they have. Ballistic skill 5.
5, yeah, that's better.
Weapon skill of 4. What's your weapon skill?
4.
4 to 4 is 4s. Oh my god! I quit.
What happened?
I quit.
1 hit.
What's your
toughness? 5. 6 versus 5 is a 3.
Got it.
Okay.
One save. AP -2. Oh, it's a 6, so AP -3.
Okay. Well, how much damage did you do?
It's just 1.
1 damage.
Yeah.
Then I roll regeneration 5+. Regenerate. God damn it. 1 wound.
How many does it have?
It has 8.
Oof.
All right. How many attacks?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I got my the Pegasus gotta kick you. 4, so 4s. Of course. 1.
Strength 4 versus toughness 5. 5s.
5s. Okay. Got it. Regular save 4 up.
Oh, regular save, plate armor, 4 up. What?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Do your regen.
Regen 5 up. Hey, regen. We're good. All right. Fighting you back with 5 attacks.
Yeah.
4 versus 4 4s. 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All wounds. -2 armor piercing.
Wow. So 5s.
All right. First is your normal
Regular armor,
saves.
yeah.
Regular armor 5s. Wow. Well done. Only 2 failures.
And then 5s. 1 gets through. These guys have wounds of 2 each.
Okay. Well, that was just from the Bone Dragon Claws.
Yep.
Now we're going to go against the guy riding himself.
Yep.
2 attacks. This weapon skill is lower. 3 versus your whatever. 4s. So only 1 hit. And then wounding on not a 1. So nothing there. And then D6 stomp attacks. 3 stomp attacks.
So you get stomp and claws?
So you took
Okay.
all 3 wounds. 5s.
5s? Yeah. Save 1.
I thought you took 2 wounds, yeah. So you took 2 wounds.
Well, I got to do my
Wards.
ward. That was a 6. Yeah, 2 wounds. So 1 guy's out. Yeah. 2 attacks, web skill, 3 to your 4?
Yeah.
Needing 4s.
Right. Oh my God, double 1.
Man, my rolls are horrible tonight. I need to go sleep these bad rolls off.
Then you lost the combat.
Yeah,
so only hit 1 wound.
Yeah. All right. 3 up. Of course.
Give that man a sub. Okay, I have 7 horses and 7 hooves. Need 4s. So 3. And now something probably
3 and
like
3 is 4s. 3s. You gotta stomp on me.
That's not good. Strength 3 versus your toughness.
You can kill them all. Oh wait, he had a 6 ward save. Let me roll that. No. So 1 save, 2 saves,
3 wounds.
No.
Wait. No armor.
And then the ward save, 6. No. So 1 goes through. I mean, still, hacking them.
They only have 1 wound each?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you lost.
It's 3s. All right.
Dude, today is a bad day. Roll your leadership.
No, I'm not good game.
No!
Good game.
No!
Good game.
Oh, man. Good. At the end of turn 2.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
What do you mean horrible? Yeah, your rolling was horrible.
Well, that and then
I want you. Can you at least roll your leadership? Finish the fucking turn 2 at least.
All right.
I want to see if I can run them down.
How'd you take them off? We'll make it quick.
No,
I just take them off.
Check your leadership. I want to see how good the knights are. We have
They're
to
not.
roll. So 7 and with a -4 modifier, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
So you go up to 11, which would be fall back in good order.
No.
Yeah, because remember, you have to fail naturally to flee. And you didn't fail naturally. You rolled a 7, which is under their leadership. So you fell back in good order. I would pursue, or you would roll to see how far back you would go. I only went 4. You would fall back.
8.
8, so I wouldn't be able to reach you. But it's only 2 knights.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, you shouldn't have gave up because look, you're gonna kill this
That's
chariot.
one.
Then you would have reformed, slammed into those knights, and killed them.
Well, this is killing this, and those are attacking those.
Spearmen would go up against
those guys. Are dead. Those are all dead.
These guys would go up against them.
Yeah.
You think these are all dead?
Yeah, I think those are all dead. These are just getting plucked away. The bowmen
plucked
come
away
over here.
1 troop per turn.
If those guys get over here, they're dead. They had less guys than that.
Yeah, I feel like my spearmen are better than your spearmen somehow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. No, that was only because I had a hero on that one. This could be an even fight.
You got way more than I did.
But I've already plinked them off.
You already plinked them off, too? Yeah.
Because of the flames.
So it would take probably 3 turns to get up here. And you were taking off 3 of these per turn, so that's another 6 guys off. If not more, and then that big block versus this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's done.
It's done.
I'm cooked. I'm cooked, man. You did a good game.
All right, Jay. What did you think of the old? Honestly, I think you only lost because you rolled really bad,
and
the dice was just not on your side. And we had a lot of learning, so we might have done something wrong. Let us know if. It's called Stride. What is it called? Swift Stride.
Swift Stride. Is it 2d6 or 1d6?
Is when you charge with Swift Stride, you add 3 inches to your charge and a d6, meaning you move 8. Let's say you move 8. You move 8, 9, 10, 11. You move 11 inches because of the +3 automatically. Your charge roll is 2 dice. You pick the highest. Let's say you roll a 6. That's 17. And then it says plus D6 on the stride.
Yeah.
On the Swift Stride. So that's 17 plus another, so it was like 23.
Yeah.
Could you potentially charge 23 inches, or are we doing that wrong? That's the only question that we have.
That's the big one. And then,
but other than that, we kind of figured out everything.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Horus Heresy, which is funny because Horus Heresy does harken back to the old days a lot more.
And you know what? You won the Horus Heresy, didn't you?
And I think I won the Horus Heresy. But
so these longer games are more
suited to me. Well, and what these longer games require, they feel crunchier.
Yeah.
They feel more thematic. Yes, unnecessary on the programs.
Yeah.
But I will say it's more thematic with all of the special rules going on.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that so much.
Once you learn your
the combat process is a little bit.
So there's a bigger learning curve, but once you get over it, then just like Horus Heresy, the games take longer, but they feel more
more thematic,
and more enjoyable.
Yeah.
But because me and Jay are older guys now, I mean, we probably could have got 2 or 3 games in of Spearhead.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
But honestly, I had a lot of fun. I did not expect to have that much fun with the old world. And I think it's more that old school White Dwarf battle report where I'm back here and I have 2 more units, Jay, and like all my guys are fighting and I'm like, I can commit here, I can commit here.
Yeah.
So it's that cool little box art that you see in the magazines that I like.
Old battle reports.
And that's really fun. So I really like the old world, but in terms of time investment, it is going to be a lot more than Age of Sigmar.
You're not going to blow through this in an afternoon.
No,
it'll take a little while.
Especially casuals like us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably if you know it, 3 hours.
Once you get it,
once you get it down. Yeah.
But I honestly think it has a place, and I think the reason why is because people have these armies. I mean, these armies
they
have collections of miniatures.
20, 30 years,
right?
And they have collections, and just sitting gathering dust with no rule set. So it's a great thing that they brought it back.
People were like, "Hey, I'll pay you $60 for the rule book. Let me play again."
Yeah.
And while the rules are pretty much the same, there's a small tweaks and refinements here. Do you like that or dislike it that they didn't update the rules you know, modernize the rules. You like that they left it the way it was?
I like it. Kind of left the way it was, but they could have maybe speed up
a few more tweaks.
A couple more tweaks in the combat resolution.
Yeah.
You know, it's just,
I actually kind of like the whole breaking and morale system.
Yeah,
because that's what's
so
lacking in 40K and Age of Sigmar.
It's so much more important here.
Yeah.
Than in either of those two games. So.
And that's what makes it feel more like that Warhammer Total War, where it's like, I mean, you can get lucky and kill one more of these elite guys that are better than you, and they fail their leadership and they break.
Yep.
And that can swing a battle.
And it did. It
It definitely did. Because
especially,
I broke your center flank, and then I started, what do you call it, flanking you from the side.
And from what I can tell, these guys their big thing is the charge.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't kill you in the charge, then I'm just kind of stuck in easy pickings.
Yeah.
And then these guys are.
Which guys?
My men-at-arms, the guys with the
I think the sheer weight of my infantry will beat your infantry, because I have more infantry and you have less infantry. But what really did it was the hero on that unit. That hero is sick.
He is legend.
Yeah, I thought that. I mean, this guy is legend too. But
yeah. I need to strap some magic items on him or something. I mean, he's decent, but he's not. He's not.
But he doesn't blow fire and magic like my guy.
Right.
Yeah, but he's still pretty cool.
And then you having this good guy right here.
I had two good heroes.
You had this, the freaking crocodile dragon thing.
But you had two. You had a paladin and that guy.
Yeah, the paladin's like a lower,
and then you
lower
had the
champion.
Pegasus.
It's like a lower
Pegasus.
champion. Yeah, that's whatever. Yeah, he was like a buffed up man-at-arms. You know.
I like it.
I do like it. I really do. It's one of those games that.
Where would you put it amongst the big? If it's the big three, you got Warhammer 40K, Age of Sigmar, and Old World. Where would you put it?
Oh, 3, of course.
Number 3.
Yeah. This is, to me, this game is like one that we pull out every 6 months.
Every once in a while. Yeah.
It's
like a legacy.
It
feels okay.
All right, but it's good enough that I do want to play.
Yeah, I do want to play.
Yeah, and I want to build my list. You know.
If we add magical items to our armies, we can do
maybe a spellcaster.
Now that we have full armies from Hobby Goblin, guys, go subscribe to Hobby Goblin. They painted these armies for us. Now we only need to add 1, 2, or 3 more units, and we'll have a completely different experience.
Yeah.
That was Warhammer: The Old World. I think there's a spot for it.
There is definitely a spot for it. Like I said, this is something. The models are awesome. They're updated, and they look so much better than the old ones.
Yep.
And it's the
but to
lore
be honest,
still.
To be honest, how old I am, I feel like I want that faster rule set with all of the upgrades that have come from 20 years of experience.
This is a big investment, time and models.
This is fluff and crunchy, and the other one is like, let's get a game in.
Yeah, let's get a game in. Yeah. And the other one's super fun, too.
And super fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for us. Thank you all so much for watching this. If you like that, let us know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.
Later.